Hello, dear students. As you know yet, I'm Luis Almedo. I'm your English teacher. At this moment, I'm going to explain to you something about the first unit. In your first unit, you must study. In your first unit, you must study the simple past. It's for independent activities for you. We use the simple past to express the idea that an action starting and finish at a specific time in the past. Sometimes the speaker may not only mention the specific time, but they do have one specific time in mind. For example, you can say, I saw a movie yesterday. I didn't see a play yesterday. Last year, I traveled to Japan. Last year, I didn't travel to Korea. Did you have dinner last night? She watched the car. All these sentences are talking about the simple past. Then simple past is so easy, as you know. We use the simple past to list a series of completed actions in the past. This action happened first, second, third, fourth, and so on. Examples. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. I arrived from the airport at 8, checked into the hotel at 9, and met the others at 10. Another example, you can say in interrogative form, did you add flour? Pay attention, did you add flour, pour, and milk, and then add eggs? All those sentences are talking about the simple past, listing some completed action in the past. Duration. The simple past is used to be used with a duration which starts and stops in the past. A duration is a longer action, often indicated by expressions such as for 2 years, for 5 minutes, all day, a year, etc. Examples. I lived in Brazil for 2 years. Sarah studied Japanese for 5 years. They sat at the beach all day. They did not stay at the party the entire time. We talked on the phone for 30 minutes. How long do you wait for them? We waited for 1 hour. For habits in the past, the simple past can also be used to describe an habit which stopped in the past. It can have the same meaning as used to make it clear that we are talking about an habit. We often add expressions such as always, often, usually, never, when I was a child, when I was younger, etc. For example, you can say, I studied French when I was a child. He played the violin. He didn't play the piano. Did you play a musical instrument when you were a kind? She worked at the movie theater after school. They never went to school. They always skipped class. All those sentences are talking about in simple past. The simple past can be used to describe past facts or generations which are no longer true. For example, she was shy as a child, but now she is very outgoing. He didn't like tomatoes before. Did you live in Texas when you were a kid? Excuse me. People pay much more to make cell phones calls in the past. Now I want to describe in this PowerPoint in this PowerPoint how to talk in simple past. For example, in 1985, 5 years, all that expression talking in past. Was or were formed. These are the past, simple past for to be. Hello, Judy, how are you? Hello, Judy. Hello, Judy. Hello, Judy. Hi, Judy. Hello, Judy. Can you talk to me, Judy? Hi, Judy. How are you? Hello, Judy. Are you listening to me, Judy? Hello, Judy. Hello, Judy. Judy, are you listening to me? Hello, Judy. Are you listening to me, Judy? Okay, let's continue talking about the simple past. Judy, at this moment, I'm talking to you about the simple past. In this, simple past is the first activity for you. Okay, are you listening to me, Judy? ¿Me escucha, Judy? Hola, Judy, ¿me escuchas? Judy, ¿me escuchas? Hola, Judy, ¿me escuchas? Bueno, yo espero que me estés escuchando, Judy. Judy Ochoa, tiene dos abiertos, dos sistemas. Judy, ¿puedes cerrar uno, por favor?
Hola.
Hola, Judy, ¿cómo estás?
No escucho.
How are you, Judy? Judy? Hello, Judy. Hola, Judy. I will continue talking in Spanish to you. Judy, at this moment, I'm talking to you how to use the simple past. The simple past is the first unit that you are going to study for independent work. Okay? ¿Sí me escucha, Judy? Judy, por favor, habilita el micrófono para que me puedas escuchar. Judy, ¿puedes habilitar? Ahí te estoy escribiendo en la pantalla. Por favor, mira la pantalla. ¿Me escucha, Judy? Hola, Judy, ¿me escuchas? ¿Sí me estás escuchando, Judy? Judy, ¿me escuchas?
La profe.
Hola,
La
Judy,
profe.
¿me escuchas? ¿Me estás escuchando?
Se escucha muy distorsionado. Se escucha muy distorsionado. Se escucha distorsionado. Se escucha distorsionado.
¿No se escucha bien? ¿Y ahora? ¿Tampoco, Judy? Bueno, continuemos. Entonces, Judy, estoy explicando en estos momentos. Lo de la primera unidad, que es trabajo independiente, el pasado simple. El pasado pasado simple, hay una huella allá. Ya voy a cerrar el micrófono, por favor, para que no haya ruido. ¿Qué tienes dos Judy Ochoa abiertos? No sé por qué hay dos. Como que tienes dos equipos abiertos. Cierra uno, por favor. Tienes dos computadoras abiertas, parece. Me aparecen dos Judy Ochoa aquí, dos Judy Ochoa, una con cámara y una sin cámara. Pareciera que tuvieras dos computadoras abiertas. Ok, Judy, te decía que estoy explicándoles. ¿Me escuchas ahora bien? ¿Me escuchas mejor, Judy? Decía que estoy explicándole el uso del pasado, que está en la primera unidad. Ahora tienes una sola. Le explicaba el uso del pasado simple con el verbo to be. Dice que usamos el pasado simple, ¿cierto? En varias situaciones. We use the simple past in several situations. For example, we use the simple past when you need to express an idea, the action that started in finished in a specific time in the past. And we use the simple past to list a series of completed actions in the past. We also use with a duration, with a start and a stop in the past, as in a situation. We use the simple past to describe an habit with a stop in the past. We use the simple past also to describe a past facts or generation which are no longer true. Okay, in this PowerPoint, I'm explaining to you how to use the simple past with the verb to be. Le estoy explicando aquí cómo usar el pasado simple con el verbo to be. Sí, te decía que con el verbo to be usas el pasado simple de esta manera. Para I, he, she, it, you must, it was in positive or wasn't in negative sentence. For example, I was at the school yesterday, or I wasn't at the school yesterday. He or she or it was or wasn't at the school yesterday. We were or weren't at the beach last week, or you were or weren't at the beach last week. Okay, continue explaining to you. Judy, cuando se acabe, si se corta la comunicación, pasamos al segundo link que les coloqué. Yo coloqué 3 links por si de pronto se nos corta la comunicación. Si me escuchas, levanta el dedo, por favor. ¿Sí me escuchas? Ok, bien. Entonces, in the interrogative form, you must use at the beginning of the sentence, you must write was or were, okay? Was or were. Followed by the personal pronoun of the subject. For I, he, or she, or it, you must use was, and followed by the complement. This is the structure that you must use for talk or write sentence in interrogative form in simple past using to be. Okay. Esta es la forma, yo digo, como vamos a usar el verbo to be para hacer oraciones interrogativas en pasado simple, ¿ok? Bien, primero vas a colocar el verbo to be, was o were, según la persona o personas de las que estés hablando, más el complemento. Ok. Continuemos. For affirmative form, you must write at the beginning of the sentence, you must write the subject, okay? subject. You must write the subject, followed by the verb in simple past form. ¿Ok? Para oraciones negativas, vas a escribir primero el nombre de la persona o el pronombre personal que lo representa, seguido de ¿qué? Del verbo. ¿En qué tiempo? En pasado simple. ¿Sí? Seguido del verbo en pasado simple. Más el resto de la oración o complemento. Es así como construimos oraciones en pasado. Eso es muy sencillo. Por ejemplo, usted diría, por ejemplo, I worked in the garden yesterday. Or you danced at a party last night. Or she carried the heavy box. You bought new shoes. Usted mire que hay verbos que terminan en ed y otros que terminan en ir, otros que se le agrega la d y otros que cambian totalmente. Ya más adelante le voy a explicar eso. Eso que estoy explicando, Judy, es para que comprendan cómo hacer los ejercicios que están en la unidad de trabajo independiente. Bueno, miremos aquí, Judy. Esta es la forma. This is the form that you can write sentence in negative form. In negative form, you must use the auxiliary did. You must use the auxiliary did. Did. The auxiliary did. Okay? Okay, Judy? Are you understanding me? Are you understanding me? Entonces vamos a usar el auxiliar did. ¿Sí? Para la forma negativa. Plus not. Más not. ¿Sí? Did más not. O en forma corta, did not, didn't, como está allí. O en forma larga, did not. Entonces, primero colocas at the beginning of the sentence, you must write the subject, followed by did, auxiliar did, plus not, plus the verb. The verb must write in infinitive form without to. En la forma negativa, vamos a escribir el verbo en presente, o sea, en infinitivo, sin el tú. Mira que el verbo está sin tú, el verbo está en presente. ¿Qué es lo que indica que la oración está en pasado? Lo que nos dice que la oración está en pasado es que el did. ¿Ok? El did. ¿Seguido de qué? Del complemento. Por ejemplo, I did or didn't play tennis last weekend. You didn't play tennis last weekend. He or she or it didn't clean the windows. We or you or they didn't go to the dentist. Todas estas oraciones, Judy, están en pasado, ¿ok? Bien, continuemos explicándole, Judy. Continúo explicándole. Aquí. Para interrogar con verbos diferentes a to be. How to make questions in simple past. To make questions in simple past is so easy. You must write did at the beginning of the sentence, plus the subject, personal pronoun or subject, or noun, plus the verb, but the verb, for example, in this case, I'm using find. This verb is in infinitive form without to, plus the subject. Did I find your umbrella? Or did you find your umbrella? Or did she find your umbrella? How to answer in short form? Yes, I found my umbrella. Or yes, I did. Only. Esta es la manera para hacer preguntas, Judy, en la forma pasado. Sí, pasado simple. Primero colocas ¿qué? El auxiliar did, seguido de ¿qué? Del sujeto, más el verbo que está, como dijimos, que para la forma negativa y la forma interrogativa no vamos a colocar el verbo en pasado, sino en infinitivo sin el to. ¿Seguido de qué? Del complemento. ¿Y cómo se puede responder? Simplemente diciendo, yes, I found lo que se encontró, o simplemente decir, yes, I did. Forma corta, sí. O no, I didn't, si es negativo. ¿Ok? ¿Qué ayude? ¿Me estás escuchando, Judy? ¿Me estás escuchando? Bien. Sigamos entonces. Okay, continue talking about the simple past. Bueno, acá dice, she is at the park now. She's at the park now. Dice, translates the following sentence into simple past. Dice que transcribas esta versión al pasado simple. Si es she is at the park now, ¿cómo quedaría en pasado, Judy? Puedes activar el micrófono. ¿Cómo quedaría en pasado, Judy, esa versión? Si dijimos que la forma en pasado de is es was or were. ¿Cómo queda chique? ¿Cómo quedaría, Judy? She was. Si no, ¿sí puedes hablar?
Sí.
¿Puedes hablar, Judy? ¿Puedes hablar? Puedes hablar. Leerme la oración. Leerme esta oración. ¿Cómo quedaría, Judy, esta oración en pasado? ¿Puedes leer esta oración? ¿Cómo queda esta oración aquí en pasado en forma positiva? ¿Cómo quedaría? ¿Cómo quedaría? Quedaría, por ejemplo, así. Quedaría de la siguiente manera. Perdón. He was, te escucho. He was at the park. Now, yesterday. Ya estuvo en el parque cuando. Puede ser ayer, por ejemplo. She was at the park yesterday. Okay, you decided, but I'm continuing explaining how to use the simple past. Negative form. She wasn't at the party yesterday. In interrogative form, was she at the party yesterday? Using another verse, the common verse, she goes to the hospital to visit her friend. How to make sentence? She went to the hospital to visit her friend. Or she didn't went to the hospital to visit her friend. Did she go to the hospital to visit her friend? That's all for that you can add sentence in simple past tense. Okay, dear students. These are sentences that I'm trying to explain to you how to use the simple past. But it's a pity that you don't stay here. I want to explain to you how to use this form. Now, dear students, let's continue explaining to you now I want to explain to you how to use this following topic, the second topic for us, the comparative and superlative adjectives. Ahora, apreciados estudiantes, quiero explicarles cómo utilizar el adjetivo comparativo y superlativo. And you deben estar. Continuamos explicando entonces el comparativo y superlativo. Hola. The comparative and superlative adjectives. Dear students, comparative adjectives are used to compare differences between the two objects. They modify, for example, larger, smaller, faster, higher. They are also used in sentences where two nouns are compared. How is the structure to make sentence or to talk using the comparative adjectives? Nouns or subject plus verb plus comparative adjective plus than plus noun or object. Okay, this is the form that you can write or talk using the comparative adjective for superlatives in the same explanation. For example, pay attention, trying to listen to the following sentence I'm trying to explain to you. My house is larger than hers. This box is smaller than the one last. Your dog runs faster than Jim's dog. The rock flew higher than the roof. For comparative. How to form the comparatives? Forming the comparative and superlative is easy. The form depends on the number of syllables in the original adjective. For example, for comparative, the main rule says that you must add ER for the comparative. For example, tall, taller, fat, fatter, big, bigger, sad, sadder. For the superlative that has more than two syllables, you must add right at the beginning of the superlative, the comparative, the adjective, excuse me, more. When adjective with two syllables come from the comparative either by adding ER or by preceding the adjective with more, as I taught to you. The adjective from superlative either by adding ES or by preceding the adjective with most. In many cases, both forms are used, although one use will be more common than the other. If you're not sure, you must try to investigate that. For comparative, that adjective that end in Y, for example, happy, you must change the Y by I and add ER. For example, happy, happier. Busy, busier. For example, when the comparative are longer, have more than two syllables, you must write more. For example, important, more important. Expensive, more expensive. There are some irregular adjectives. For example, good. The comparative for good is better, bad, worse, little, less, much, more, far, farther. Let's see. The comparative adjective, the comparative is normally used if you want to compare two things, as I told you a few minutes ago. When you compare using short words or 1, 2 syllables, we add ER plus than at the end of the adjective. Example, he is taller than me. He is taller than me, for example. Okay. Look, he is taller than me. At this adjective, I add ER plus than and the other subject, in this case, me. The first subject is he, the verb to be, the adjective in comparative. He is taller than me. Okay? My car is cheaper than your car. Pay attention. The first subject, my car, verb to be, the adjective is comparative, than, and the other subject. My car is cheaper than me. My car is cheaper than me. Look at that. Look at that, dear student. If an adjective ends in one vowel plus consonants, for example, we double the consonant and add ER. For example, big, bigger. Pay attention that in this adjective is ending in consonant, but before the consonant is one or vowel plus another consonant. Big, bigger. We double the last consonant. Called big, bigger. Hot, hotter. Thin, thinner. Fat, fatter. If an adjective ends with a white, we change it to I and add ER. For example, happy, happier. Funny, funnier. Easy, easier. Ugly, uglier. When we compare two scenes or people using long words, 3 or more syllables, we add more plus adjective plus than. For example, Maria is more beautiful. Beautiful is the adjective than Jennifer. The first subject, verb to be, more because the adjective is a long adjective. Okay, this book is more interesting than that book. Why more? Because this adjective is long. As I told you a few minutes ago, there are some irregular adjectives. For example, good, the comparative is better. But worse, far, farther, little, less, and more, much. Okay. I would like that you try to practice using this adjective writing, and in front of each one of these adjectives, his correct form, his correct comparative. If you want to compare 3 or more things, people, etc., you use the superlative. For example, when using short words, the one syllables, we add D, article D, plus adjective plus EST, est. Example, red car is the fastest. Look at that. Fastest. Fastest. Okay, is the fastest. Is the fastest. They. Okay, they. And the fastest. They. Fastest. The fastest. Okay, the fastest. Dinosaur is the tallest. Dinosaur is the tallest. The tallest. In this case, I'm trying to explain to you that there aren't any animal bigger than dinosaurs. Dinosaur is the tallest. There aren't any other animal taller than dinosaur. Okay, dear students. Ten minutes, okay. We're using long words, 3 or more syllables. We add the most adjective, the most for superlative. Example, he is the most intelligent, the most. Look at the student. He is the most intelligent student in the class. She is the most beautiful. She is the most beautiful girl in the world. There aren't any more beautiful girl in the class. Irregular words change. Good, best, bad words. Far, farther, littlest. Irregular, superlative. Excuse me, I'm student. It's a period, but I little. In your notebook, you write now. In your notebook, you try to write this sentence, these words using the superlative. Okay. All these adjectives you must write in your notebook. In front of this, you must write the superlative of these adjectives. Short adjectives, 1 syllable. Short, shorter. Is a comparative. Superlative, the shortest. High, 1 syllable, higher. Superlative, the highest. Cold, colder, the coldest. For 2 syllables, simple, simple, the simplest. Clever, clever, the cleverest. More than 2 syllables. For example, interesting, more interesting, the most interesting superlative. Before, more beautiful, excuse me, more beautiful, the most beautiful. Intelligent, more intelligent, the most intelligent. Expensive, more expensive, the most expensive. Dangerous, the more dangerous, the most dangerous. Write the comparative from the given adjectives. Okay, you try to write in your notebooks the comparative for the given adjectives. Try to study into practice. Which of the adjectives are irregular? Try to select and write in your notebook. In the next class, I'm going to ask you for this. Fat. This is fat. It is equality, comparative. Okay, dear student, is all for this PowerPoint. Now I'm going to show to you some PowerPoint for practice. Okay, is all for now for this exercise. I'm going to share to you another for practice. Okay, let's change to that. Vamos a cambiar al otro link. En el otro link vamos a encontrar para que continuemos en el link que dice 2.1 para que continuemos con la presentación.